What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? All right, cool. Like, sounds good. There's a few setups we're looking at right now. There was one that went and took off yesterday. Well, last night, I should say. GM went off nicely. Again, if y'all haven't checked out the Sunday chart analysis, make sure to check that out because a lot of stuff's going as projected. All right, it is Wednesday, but still make sure to check that out. See how price was looking on Sunday compared to how it's looking right now. A few things are slowly going as projected. As far as news today, we have FOMC later on today at 2 o'clock, so keep that in mind. We're watching NAS right now for possible sell setup. It ended up doing the move yesterday, doing this nice drop yesterday. This was looking at during the London session live. Now, NAS can continue to hold 17,500 as resistance. We can look for continued sales going down to 17,400 and then possibly 17,300. That's what we're looking at right now. We're also looking to see if GA can break this low. If it can break this low, we can look for a sell setup here as well. So that's what we're watching right now. We're looking at GA. We're watching NAS. Still looking at GJ as well. We're looking at a few other pairs, but these are the main ones we're looking at right now. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. Or we're looking at any charts, drop them in the chat. But we're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. Just dropped a new video yesterday. If you haven't checked it out yet, make sure to check it out. About to drop that in the chat. You guys already know the drill. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. We're looking at charts, drop them in the chat. What's going on, Pharaoh? What's going on, JD? What's going on? What's going on? All right, new 15 just popped up. I like it how NAS is looking right here. One second. All right, so we're going to see if we hold this low as resistance. These other charts. Watching gold for reasons as well. Those just joining the stream, we haven't entered these trades yet. As far as NAS is concerned, it's just a trade idea. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal room, free Telegram. Excuse me. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. We're going to pull up in a little bit, go over how we're doing so far this week and all that good stuff. We're just waiting for a few confirmations. We're looking at the sell on GA as well. What we're waiting for is to see if price can break and hold 92.15 as resistance. If price can do that, we can look for sells going down to 91.50, 91.55. But as you can see, for the past few hours, price just been kind of chilling above this level. So again, we're just waiting to see if it can break that level. And we can look for an entry. All right, if it can break the support level, we can see the downtrend really come into play. So that's what we're watching and looking for right now. Yeah, it looks like NAS is trying to hold this as resistance. I like how this is looking right here. I like how this is looking. See what these other charts are looking like. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. I'm looking at your charts. Drop them in the chat. What's going on, John? What's going on? So right now we're waiting to see if price can hold this as resistance. If it can, we're going to look for a sell setup for this. That's what we're watching right now. What's going on, David? What's going on, David? Shout out London. All right, so if you hit that first link, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see the link to the live, of course, and you'll see how we did yesterday. Yesterday, we caught this nice GN sell. This one right here. Nice 1-2, almost 1-3. All TPs got hit. Caught 122 pips. And then we took this GJ buy. TP3 got hit. Was it TP3? Yeah, TV3 got hit. We got 25 pips. But as you can see, price has just kind of been just ranging. It's been struggling to break and hold past 189.70. So that's what we're watching. See if price can do so today. Again, we are bullish on GJ. It's just been kind of struggling to make that next higher high, as we can see right here. So we're just looking for a volume and waiting to see if price can do that for us. Give me a second. All right, so make sure to check out this video right here. I can find it. All right, there we go. All right, man. So let's put this back on the 15. Yeah, that's kind of just chilling right there. New 5-minute did just pop up. Now it's doing a retest. We're looking for a possible gold buy here. If we go for that level also. Got a retest on the region. Yeah, that's how we did yesterday. And as far as Monday, this nice GN sell. TP5 got hit. Same GN sell, but TP5 got hit on Monday. Then a retrace. We got 45 pips. So we look right here. This is what price did on that Monday. Then price retraced, and then Tuesday night, going into Tuesday morning, that's when price did that retest, and then when it surpassed all the TP. So you watch yesterday's live, you'll see that take place during the live stream. That's how we're doing so far this week. So gold just retraced down here. So we're looking for a possible buy setup here if gold could continue to hold this low as support. So that's what we'll be watching right here. As far as how we did last week, if you scroll to February 18th, you're going to see how we did last week. Last week, we went 5-0, caught 7,291 pips. Monday, we caught 1,214. Tuesday, we caught 63. Wednesday, 14. Thursday, we took 0 trades. And then Friday, we caught 6,000 pips. Also, make sure to watch the Sunday chart analysis. We drop this every Sunday. It doesn't just go over what we see price doing Sunday going into Monday night, but it goes over what we see price doing throughout the entire week. So make sure to check that out if you haven't already. And then if you go to, I think February 4th, you'll see how we did last month for January. Went 20-0, caught 37,620 pips. You click right here, it's going to take you to the beginning of January. And every day we do the recap. We go over the signals, what TP got hit, how many pips we caught. You go see screenshots of positions, student results, testimonials as well, screenshots of the signals, all that good stuff. You check out yesterday's recap. You'll see exactly that. So make sure to check that out. We'll go over how we did in a second, how we did last quarter. I want to pay attention to these charts really quick because we got gold doing a retest for us. And we got NAS, so retesting a whole as resistance. So I'm watching NAS, I'm watching gold. Still pay attention to GJ, of course. But yeah, that's the three I'm watching right now. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop them in the chat. But we're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. Got a new 15 about to pop up in a little bit. Yeah, I'm looking at NAS is looking, so let's see what this next 15 looks like. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. We're looking at charts. Drop them in the chat. Just dropped a new video yesterday. Make sure to check it out if you haven't watched it yet. But yeah, we're gonna see what this next 15 looks like. Hey man, can you check Asia? I think there's a potential short setup. We can take a look at that. Take a look. I haven't traded Asia in a while, so first let's see if I even have some levels on here. Do not. But one thing I can tell you is that we're bullish, so I wouldn't really look for sells yet. You know what I'm saying? We're bullish right now. We do have this resistance level at around 98.55, 98.60 that we're going to have to break. I wouldn't really look for sells yet. We're in the uptrend. We see clear higher highs getting made right here. I wouldn't look for sells yet. Only, like I said, I don't go for reversals. I don't counter trend trade. I simply go with the flow of price. So until we're in a downtrend, I continue to look for buys. Just like until we're in an uptrend, I continue to look for sells. So I wouldn't really go for sells on Asia yet, personally. Whoops. I know they're doing dumb shit. No, I do not want to spend no money. We got a new candlestick about to pop up. We're about to see what it's looking like. Watching gold as well. Holding this low at support, which is a good sign. Yeah, so watching gold. We're watching NAS. Let's see what NAS does right here. Let me start writing some trade ideas up, because that's why I try to do something in a little bit. Nice, it's still retracing up. Still holding this as resistance, but since it's still pushing, I'm not gonna let it do its thing. Still watching it though. Still watching gold also. Yeah, GJ's kind of just been chilling here literally since yesterday. This was London session. This was the beginning of New York right here. This was Tokyo session. And of course, we're in London session right now. So it's really interesting to see what happens today. Again, usually how FOMC works, we might see some moves like we did last night. The price might be dead all day until the news pops off. That doesn't happen every FOMC event. I see that happen a lot of FOMC events. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with GJ in particular. Got it. Thanks. Yeah, I just have seen that resistance not been broken in a couple weeks. Yeah, but watch this video right here again. Red doesn't always mean sell. Green doesn't always mean buy. And just because price is struggling to break a level as resistance doesn't mean you go for a sell. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of times, fake outs, liquidity sweeps, a lot of that stuff happens because instead of focusing on what price is doing or the direction is going overall, y'all get stuck and focus on what price is doing at that moment, right? Like, for example, price can be going down at this moment, but that doesn't mean that on the grand scheme of things, we're in a downtrend or vice versa. You get what I'm saying? So it's been a lot easier trading experience for me because I used to do a lot of stuff like that. I used to chase a bunch of pips and stuff, but like when I stopped going for everything, I just started strictly going for sells and downtrend, buys and uptrend, enter buys on support, sells off resistance. Win rates increased as well as the wins have greatly increased. So that's why I just stick to the rules, just keep it simple. Because again, there's always going to be exceptions to the rule. There's always going to be times we can break your rules, but then if you don't have any rules or no game plan, you're just going to be all over the place. You get what I'm saying? Those just joining the stream, we have not entered this yet. This is just a trade idea. We have not entered this yet. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join the free server for Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. Make sure to explore the YouTube as well as the other social media. You see my Instagram and TikTok scrolling below. Make sure to follow me there as well. Instagram playmaker_wait, TikTok _playmaker_wait_. I post daily both pages. Make sure to check all that stuff out on there. So NAS is still holding this as a resistance, which is a good sign, but it's kind of just been chilling here. So I'm waiting to see if it's like ready to do something. Yeah, that's kind of like what happened with GJ. It's just been kind of just chilling here. But again, price doesn't really make those big moves that we see unless there's volume in the markets. So with the news this week, we want to see that volume kick in and help us break those next levels. That's what we're looking for. Kind of just like last week, because we think about 2 weeks or last month, a lot of charts were super slow, super choppy. And then we had that 1 week where there was like no news. And the next week when we had those news events, the volume kicked in and was able to break a lot of those consolidation levels. So that's what we want to see take place this week as well. So yeah, I like how I was rejecting this still. So yeah, watching gold as well. And, we only got one news event today. That's at 2 o'clock, middle of New York. We got FOMC for the USD pairs. So do keep that time in mind. All right, so we'll just turn around. I do like this. New 5-minute just popped up as well. And I don't understand how to really trade news. I got y'all. Make sure to watch this video right here. If I can hear it or something, if I can find it. Here we go. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. Any charts? Drop them in the chat. Yeah, it looks like Nash is about to try to take off. I hate when they do this right before the candle's about to close. I have this thing entering right before a candle closes. So I'm going to try to take off though. All right, like I said, if we can continue to hold this level, we're going to see if it can break down to 17,400. It's got a few levels to break before it can do that, though. Gold isn't respecting this as support yet. Still chilling right here. So we're going to see what this next 15 and 5-minute looks like. Again, we have a potential buy setup here because prior to this, if we look at 2 weeks ago, we had that nice drop to the downside. But prior to that, it was also super choppy. We had that nice drop where we cut that sell. But then price struggled to break this next level. It came all the way right back where it left off. So again, if price can hold 2028 as support, we can look for short-term buys going to 2036. But if price can break and hold 2036 and hold that as support, then we can look for buys. I want to say we would be in the uptrend because again, price is just super messy right now. Then GJ is still kind of ranging also. Again, we're still bullish on GJ. We just don't have enough volume as we can see to make that next pivot, that higher high. Because again, we're on a daily time frame, we can see for 1, 2, 3, 4 days, price has been just chilling at this level. This is the first day that's closed and started a new candlestick above this level. So again, price, we are still bullish, but we need to break past 190 for the uptrend to continue. We don't really look for sells unless price breaks below 188.25, holds that as resistance. You could look for possible short-term sells if price breaks below 188.70, but I personally look to see if it can break this level. Right, but when we compare this to EJ, EJ was moving a lot smoother even yesterday. All right, we see a clear high getting made. We see similarities, but also differences between the two. So it's going to be very interesting. So again, EJ is on the resistance level as well. And again, price is rejecting. But again, the goal when you're trading should be to try to catch every pip in the market. Now, granted, you've got to get SLTP risk reward, do what you're going to do. Yeah, I think he's doing a retracement down. This, that's from yesterday. So let me see what this is up to. So this is still just taking. Yeah, it's really interesting to see what takes place today. We got a new 4 hour about to pop up. I mean, not a new 4 hour, new 4 o'clock is about to start, so we got a new hour about to pop up. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. When we're looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. Let's see how it reacts to this level when it touches it. Let's take a look at gold. Gold looks like it's about to try to push back up for us as well. Got a new 5-minute about to pop up. DJ rejecting. GS to pushing down. Trade panel. This is trading view. If that's what you're talking about, I'm on trading view right now. And you said, do I have a video of that? I do. It's a little bit older, but it's still relevant. And if y'all want a newer video, let me know. But let me find that really quick. Yeah, so in that video, I go over all the tools I use that you see up here for trading view, where to find them, how to use them, all that good stuff. But as far as like trading view itself, unless you're like brand new to trading, it's just like any other platform. Even MT4, MT5, you notice the different time frames. So you flip between the time frames, look left, look right. I just like trading view because you can see a lot more candlesticks than you can on MT4, MT5, and you can see a big picture because you just feel your MT4, MT5. 9 times out of 10, you're on a smaller time frame, and you always see like what price is doing as of right now. But with trading view, you're able to see what took that price to where it's currently at, and also see the overall direction. So that's why I like using trading view. Like I do trade on MT4, MT5, but I do all my analysis on trading view. That's kind of just chilling. Yeah, so watch that video I just dropped in the chat. GN is ripping, but excuse me. Yeah, the USD pairs are kind of just ranging and stuff, not too much of a surprise. GN going crazy right now. On my MT5, MT5 is directly connected to the trading view. No, like I said, I'm just on trading view doing my chart analysis. It's not connected to my MT5. I have nothing connected to my trading view. I just do my chart analysis on here. I enter my trades MT4, MT5 manually off my phone. I don't really like the website version. I'll get rid of that. Got a new 5-minute 15 about to pop up in about 3 minutes. And then so like what happened with GN was what I was trying to see if GJ could do, right? Because again, when you go with the flow of price, give me one second, I need some water, give me 1 second. I don't know what's been going on. My sinuses have been messed up the past couple of days. But anyways, so it sounds different. That's why. But we're gonna keep it pushing. So what was I talking about? So again, let's go and make a chart so I can see it's a little bit clearer. As I have all these charts marked off. All right, we can start right here. This is pretty simple. Right, so prior to this, let's look at price. It was nice and bullish right here. This is where price started to consolidate, and this is where price started to reject to the downside. After price is low here, and especially after price failed to hold the support, after price failed to hold the support level right here, that's when we started to look for sells, which is why in the Sunday chart now, so we're talking about sells as well. Right, because again, that's what I was talking about earlier with why you want to go with the flow of price. So since we don't see any higher highs getting made right here, we see price starting to go down more than it's going up. Again, trading is all about probability because again, we don't have no crystal ball here. We don't have to bank on speed dial, so it's not like we know exactly what's going to take place. But the reason why we're able to accurately 8 times, 9 times out of 10 predict the direction price is going is based on past events and again, just probability. If we're in a downtrend or pushing downwards, what's the probability of price continuing the downtrend or continuing going down? There's a higher chance that price out of nowhere flipping the script and going into an uptrend. Now, again, there are signs and clues to make the determination whether price can reverse or not. Right, so we watch this video right here. Let me find it really quick. Give me 1 second. So we watch my video on how to identify reversals right here. No problem, MMO. Yeah, like I said, yeah. So for everyone else, the interested in the tools I use, I dropped that video in the chat. But like I said, I don't have my MT4, MT5 connected. Right, so all we had to do was wait for price to break this level, treat as resistance. And again, we fast forward, obviously we see what price did the rest of this week. But that's why we was looking for sales. Because now, again, is it a shock or surprise that we saw price in the uptrend start to gradually go down and then we see price make a nice lower low? No. So that's why you want to go with the flow of price. Just like with GJ, it's struggling right now. If we prior to caught the beginning of this uptrend, right? Because this is where price was going down. caught this higher high right here, into this higher high right here, into this higher high. Right, we zoom in and get one of the daily time frames. So we caught daily candlestick after daily candlestick after daily candlestick. And then when price broke back above this level right here, the uptrend came back into play. And then what did we do? Start going for buys again. All right, we did the same thing with NAS. Right, when price was bearish, we rode the entire downtrend down. Wasn't going for buys when we was in a downtrend. And then when we was in the uptrend, we was going for buys, right? We was catching higher high after higher high after higher high. Price consolidated. Once it broke above this level, went for buys again. You see what I'm saying? We got a new 15 that just popped up. So yeah, like I said, we're going to be looking for possible GA sales. We're watching gold right now. If we're going to hold 2026, 2028 support, we can look for short-term buys going to 2036. Depending on what NAS does, depending on what the news does, we could see a reversal into the downtrend come into play on the indices. And then GN's just going crazy. Make sure to hit that like button, y'all. If you ain't subbed to the channel, make sure to sub. If y'all want to contact me directly, you can DM me on Instagram or Telegram. You see the Instagram and TikTok scrolling down below. Make sure to follow me on there as well. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal through Telegram. Members, you already know in a few hours, I'll drop the new price watch list for y'all. Let me catch up to the chat really quick before we hop on. All right, cool. Yeah, we're going to be back at the same time tomorrow, London session 3 a.m. EST.